This is Angie, and today we are going to take a look at the Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium practice test. Right now we're going to talk a little bit about some background information and take a look at how we would go about signing into the practice test. The practice test provides opportunities for students and guest users to become familiar with the online testing environment before taking an actual online assessment. It also provides a preview of the assessment and the types of assessment questions. In one portion of the test, you will find selected response items, which are similar to multiple choice, technology enhanced items, where you'll find students editing text or drawing objects and other enhanced items such as these, and constructed response items, where students need to type in their answers, whether they're writing sentences to respond to a question or putting in a numerical response. The practice test is not intended to be used as a predictor of success on future Smarter Balanced assessments. In fact, it does not encompass the full range of content that students will encounter on the Spring 2014 field test or when they take the actual assessment in spring of 2015. This test is also not intended for students and teachers to receive reports or scores, as it is only a practice test to become familiar with online testing. Now let's take a look at the actual practice test. It is important to close all applications on the computer before opening the SBAC browser. So we'll go ahead and close this. And here we see the SBAC secure browser. You're going to click on that. And you'll notice that when you first open up the SBAC browser, you will see this portion that shows coming soon. This is where you will go to actually take the field test, as well as where we're going to take the practice test. So for now, we don't need to worry about the coming soon portion. We're going to go down to the bottom and click where it says click here to go to the training test. This will open a window that shows a guest user. If this were the actual test or the field test, students would be typing their name and their state ID into these boxes. But for now, since we're going in as a guest, we're just going to click sign in. This next box that pops up asks, is this you? Again, if this were the actual test, where you see name, date of birth, school, state ID, that would actually be the student information. And they're usually pretty surprised that all of that is there from what they typed in the previous box. I'm going to be showing you today a look at grade 5. And then as soon as we're done with that, you'll have time to go in and look at your own grade level. So for now, I'm going to click on grade 5. And I'm going to click yes, because that's where I want to go. And it will take me to my tests for 5th grade. You'll notice there are 4 different tests. The top 2 tests that you notice contain the items that we were talking about earlier. The selected response items, technology enhanced items, and constructed response items. These other 2 items, the performance tasks, are a little bit different, and we'll talk about those when we take a look at the test. We've just completed part 1 of getting into look at the practice test. Part 2, we will take a look at the math test, and part 3, we will take a look at the language arts test.